I really believe this obstacle that's stopping you from reaching that next level, that next thing that you want, I think this is probably the point. In fact, I don't think it's the point. I know it's the point. Why do I know it's the point? You will not believe, even if I explain. You will think I'm making up a lot of excuses and all the rest of it. I could not believe I was watching miracles unfold every moment, every step of the way. Quite interesting how things work out. There's a saying, we call it in this woo-woo. How many of you class yourself a bit woo-woo? Some people think you're a bit weird. Anybody like that in this room? How many of you think you're not normal? How many of you think you're not normal? Raise your hand. Right? I don't think I'm normal at all. I think I'm far, far, far from normal. But would you agree that a lot of people, they try to fit in a lot of the time because they're scared of not being normal? How many of you know what I'm talking about? And I think that a lot of the time, that's what stops us from reaching potential or what we're supposed to reach in this lifetime. And it's quite interesting how today has planned out, because I want to ask you a question, by the way. Am I late? Who thinks I'm late? If you think I'm late, raise your hands. Who thinks I'm not late? Raise your hands. Thank you so much, bless you. Don't you use this excuse when you're late, huh? When it's your fault, huh? We call it divine timing. And I find this term very interesting. Repeat after me. Everything happens in divine timing. How many of you believe that to be true, by the way? Raise your hand nice and high. Now let me ask you a question. How many of you ever had some sort of goal before? Just raise your hand. Any goal, it can be anything, doesn't matter. Relationship, business, career, you have a goal, you have something you want. And how many of you, sometimes you book an appointment or you try to do something for some day and it doesn't quite happen, and then you're kind of like, it's okay. It will all happen in divine timing. How many of you that? And this is what I want to bring your attention to, because have I arrived at divine timing? Let me tell you something. Only I can answer that, actually. You don't know. And I hope everyone can take a takeaway from this, because you don't know. I'll tell you what I know. I know that I gave it my all. I want you to write that down, because I want this to be your question to yourself every day. I gave it my all. I gave it my absolute all to be here today. Let me share with you what happened.
Let me tell you something, this thing completely changed my life. And no, it's got nothing to do with the gold plaque. It's also not got anything to do with having over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. It's the ability to make an influence, a huge positive impact in this world. Now, I know if you're watching this channel, you're probably into spirituality, law of attraction, manifestation. You probably have a big heart and you'd like to make a difference in this world. But some of you who want to make that difference, you are probably part-time superheroes. What do I mean by that? A lot of the time you spend working in your job, doing a job that you don't enjoy, or only help people when you have the time or when you have the money to do so. Now, why I say this has completely changed my life, because back in 2018 was when I started my everyday posting on YouTube journey. I found myself a coach and it completely changed everything. Why? Because he taught me some algorithm hacks. And that's why this thing allowed me to, within 1 month, get over 100,000 subscribers, and obviously over 2 years, get over 1 million subscribers. And what does this mean? Has this got to do with just the subscribers and having a lot of following? No, it's got nothing to do with that at all. It's got to do with fulfilling my purpose. It's got to do with being able to be a light worker, share my passion, share what I've learned in life, my personal experiences with other people. And I know deep down inside, you have a certain passion that you have. You have a certain thing that you know. You have certain experiences that you've been through, that you've gone through, that you've grown through, that you would actually like to be able to help other people with that message too. And that's why I've decided to run a 5-day viral video challenge, right? To teach you everything about YouTube and YouTube's algorithms, how to create content. Even if you are somebody who's, I'm not confident, I'm not a good speaker, I'm too shy to be on camera. I'm going to also teach you, without showing your face, without using your voice, how you can still do it too. And the best thing of all, you can get paid doing it. And I'm telling you, this is without selling any product, without selling any service. YouTube has paid me over $1 million just because I get to do what I love. I get to travel the world. I get to inspire other people. I get to share my message with the world. And I love for you guys to be able to do that too. So if I can pass the message on to you guys, I'm giving it away for free right now. Around this video, there'll be a link. Click on the link, enroll now. And by the way, spaces are extremely limited because Zoom call only allows 1,000 people per Zoom call. So make sure to do that fast. And I'll see you guys on the other side. And hopefully one day we can all hold this thing up. brag about it, be all amazing about it. Actually, it's not about that. We can all at least come together to make the world a better place. Thank you guys so much. See you guys on the challenge.
It's been a long day, very long day. So yesterday I was supposed to fly. I was supposed to, but was I supposed to? Absolutely not. And I'll tell you, it's very interesting because when I say I was supposed to, I was far away from supposed to, but only I know that. You don't know that, right? For all you, I could be just making all this stuff up. I was just sleeping all day. I was pretending. I was tired. Right? Only I know this is divine timing. Why? It's because yesterday I'm out in Taiwan. I'm in Taipei. I have 4 days of recording. I only flew out for 4 days, literally. And I got loads of shows, filmed them all. Every day was back to back, non-stop. From the moment I woke up to the moment I sleep, I was filming. And then the moment I got to the airport to head back for this event, I was supposed to arrive here, I'm going to say that again. Arrive here this morning at 6 a.m. From Taipei, we'll take a flight to Hong Kong. From Hong Kong, we will fly to Dubai. And basically, the plane from Taipei was delayed by an hour. But the people at the airport said, don't worry, it's fine. Because we've organized it. We will get you through the gates very fast and you'll still make the plane. It's only 1 hour, it's fine. We said, okay, that's fine. There was about people on the plane going, transiting for Dubai. So we end up in Hong Kong. When we landed, we're rushing. I've been running for around 48 hours. Literally, I'm saying I ran here just now, right? So we got to the airport, and then they said, they gathered us all together, 100 people, and then they start explaining to us, getting us calm first, telling us we have some free meals first. Everyone was happy. And then they say, the flight has left. What's your reaction? You've got an event the next day. You've got a few hundred people coming to see you. It's an important thing for you. What is your reaction in that moment? Be honest. What do you think? I know you're sat in front of me now. You say, I'm peaceful Zen, you know. Yeah, I'll be meditating. Yeah, I'll tell you something. We heard a lot of stuff. Crazy people are going crazy, really crazy. A lot of people are shouting at them. It's your problem. You shouldn't have had this, whatever. Tomorrow evening, the 24 hours. I've got stuff to do, and whoa, it's going crazy. Like loads. Imagine 100 people, right? Like that. It's crazy. So I said to my team one thing. I said, we're not supposed to get on this flight. So I said, let's check when the next flight is. Okay? They said the next flight is the one tomorrow, so you're going to miss the event. So he said, any other next flight? No other next. We asked everybody, no other next flight. And then I said, okay, so let me ask you a question. Those of you who are from this area, in that, what would you probably say? Well, that's probably just not my divine timing. And I have to be honest with you, the thoughts do cross my head. This is a free event. My head's like, you don't think they'll be that pissed? No. I said, a commitment is a commitment. And this is something that's ingrained in me from my early mentors, who used to always say, once you commit, you have to follow through, run finish line. That's what winners do. I hope this can ingrain somewhere in your brain. So how many of you think there would have been some people at that airport in Hong Kong which would be like, well, maybe I'm not supposed to be there? How many of you there are in this field of work who believe in law of attraction, universe, divine, who probably would have said, I'm probably just not supposed to be there tomorrow? How many of you know that to be true? Right? Some people would have said that. So they would have called it what? Well, it will happen when it's supposed to happen, they will say. It will happen in divine timing. So they'll say, okay, so maybe this will be next week or next month. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Okay, now I've got a different question for you. What about how I'm here now? Is that divine timing? Let me ask you a question. Am I supposed to be here right now? Let me tell you something. If I wasn't supposed to be here, I wouldn't be here right now. By the way, I believe this message is for many of you. I really believe this obstacle that's stopping you from reaching that next level, that next thing that you want. I think this is probably the point. In fact, I don't think it's the point. I know it's the point. Why do I know it's the point? You will not believe, even if I explain. You will think I'm making up a lot of excuses and all the rest of it. I could not believe I was watching miracles unfold every moment, every step of the way. But I always believe that all I am is just a vessel. That's all I am. Every single day for the past 7-8 years, I've walked this life just being a vessel. And while I've been walking this life being a vessel, I just see another miracle manifest through me, another miracle, another miracle, another miracle. I'm just like, whoa, oh my God, what's happening, dude? This is crazy. This is quite crazy.